And I'm back. I'm back with another video. And if you're in here, you're good to go. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? I'm here to talk about the reunion. The third part. We talked about the other part, but we didn't get to the third part, which was very, very interesting. Just the dynamics of the group. So we're gonna wait till some people get on in here, come on through, and that's what we're gonna do. Y'all, I feel like a little scratch in my throat, and I'm starting to get a little nervous. I feel a little scratch in my throat, okay. And I can't. I put some Tito's on it. Put some cranberry juice on it, and I'm really feeling crazy at the moment right now. So I just hope it ain't gonna be no mess going on. Y'all, so we're gonna get into it. Okay, so listen. Let me put my invite in there real quick. Because y'all can come down anytime you want to. Hey India E, what's going on? You hear me? What's up, Foxy girl? Yeah, you should. Excuse me, you should be able to catch the replay. So, I'm gonna jump around because it's been so long since I watched it. I don't have it in chronological order. I'm not interested in going in chronological order. Okay. First off, Prince Samuel's mama jumped right out of him. Do you hear me? I was like, whoa. Because, see, we had always seen Chris being cool, chill. Hey, Bonafides and YouTube otherwise. It's me, Cmeantit, and I'm back. I'm back with another video, and if you're in here, you're good to go. What's going on? What's up, people? What's up, people? What's up, people? I'm hungry. I ain't really hungry. I'm just not satisfied as far as food. Okay, I'm just not satisfied as far as food. Dinner was amazing. Brooklyn in production made a Mexican frittata. It was good, but I'm used to eating gravy and fried and salted. Okay, it was real good. It had salt in it. It was flavorful. It was off the chain, honestly. I was like, oh, this egg mess, I gotta eat this. But it was good. Let me tell y'all something. I'm just used to eating how I'm used to eating. Girl, I went to Papados and bought and ate gumbo and salad. That's what the Papados didn't get dirty rice, child. I did not get dirty rice. What's up, Mimi? What's up, Okima? What's up, Amaze? No dirty rice. Now, you know I'm trying to really lose something. I'm trying to stick to this thing that me and my people's doing. But this is not common for me. These lighter fare type eating habits, okay? I'm going through now. I'm on some trail mix and a cocktail, okay? Guys, please like my video. Well, it took everything for me to get on here. I was just gonna go to sleep so I wouldn't think about no food. I was like, when I ain't think about no food, we just go to sleep. I gotta have it. Well, y'all remember when I was first losing weight? 2018, 2019. All year I stayed at 218. Well, at one point in 2019, I got to 230. But y'all asked didn't know. Now I'm at 205 to 207. It depends on what day it is. And baby, by my birthday, I want to be 175. Okay?
That's November, child. Now, if I can't get 175 by my birthday now, I'm acting. Really by the summertime. Okay? Really by like first week of June. He got some of that down there with some chocolate. He makes his own. I love his. Layla. Girl, I got on Brooklyn Road. I'm drinking my drink. I love it. The little Ray Dunn. Got this from my job from Home Goods. Ain't that cute? He got one to say King. Is this thing cutting up with y'all? Static and stuff like that? Yeah, I'm going through. My teeth hurt because they was supposed to be off in December, but they weren't right yet. And I was like, $12,000. Y'all need to turn this to the side, jack it to the. This need look like I paid $4,000 cash because I did. Okay, so it's we still in braces, still looking ugly in braces. It just is what it is. But really, I don't think I can be just too ugly. Girl, y'all better like yourself. I like me. But still smiling ugly, okay? This ain't here. It's just one he got because he wasn't going to do the trail mix today. Or he be having cashews, almond, cranberries, banana, the fried banana, the dried bananas, and a couple other things. But none of them M&M's and stuff like that. That's Caucasian to me. Just like put marshmallows on top of your sweet potato casserole. That's Caucasian. I don't see nobody but white folks doing that when I was a kid. I didn't see nobody do with no marshmallows on the sweet potato. I just told him that I want to do a video and cut it of him cooking. He loved to cook. And about power, he said he coming, but he can't do it at the same time I'm doing my stuff. Plus, he has his own channel, and he be cutting a lot of tape for that. But my teeth are still hurting from last week, the adjustment. So I be having to take it all the way back there where they ain't got no braces. I can't enjoy it good unless it's right here. See, it's back here. But right here, you get to let it hit your tongue and chew on it. I'm sorry y'all can hear it, but I gotta have some. I'm actually about to go downstairs and get me some pour me little Tito's in this drink again, so we can get through this video, y'all. And it ain't gonna be long because I'm for damn sure going back into the office 2 days out the week. Tomorrow my second day. Girl, it was hell this morning. I went through 3 goddamn alarms, and he still had to pep talk me and push me out of bed. It is. It's Brooklyn Road, though. It is a woman company. I told the show, be nice if you bought me one. Show be nice. Thank you, Amaze. Thank you, girl. It is warm because it's very warm. And she always in it, child. Okay. She was on his family Zoom, which is on for Christmas, child. I'm like, oh Lord. I really don't take nothing to put the t-shirt on real quick. Anybody live in Memphis? I'll be there. Email me and I'll let you know. I'd love to meet my Memphis bona fides, okay? And it's very soon, so you better get on their email. Email me at properladytv@gmail.com. I do. I pissed them off something proper like the other day. I've been chilling, cooling my heels and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not that I don't feel like I'm deserving of a good man. Because I ain't never had one. So it's strange when you get one. And you be trying to use them old habits or the old ways of thinking when you seeing the good day in and day out. You got to retrain yourself in your mind. And I'm glad that he has patience. But y'all gonna have to wait. Okay, because I need to go get me a little cut, something else to crunch on. Damn. Ooh, I don't want this. This girl been eating this shit. Ooh. Damn, it was warm and comfy. This shit, she done ate in. It's all on the thing. Hold on. Bro, that's why I don't like being in other folks' shit. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm on a commercial break real quick. I gotta go get me some more stuff real quick. Because I just dogged it out real quick. Can y'all just hold on? Call the other people and tell them to come on through so we can get through this video. Because we got to talk about Soho Karen and how funky it is. Okay?
You know, ain't gotta take it that far.
Hold on.
Why don't we try to talk it out with people? Maybe I was here for his mama's spirit. Okay, was y'all here for his mama's spirit? Hey, L'Oreal. Hey, Andrew. Was y'all here for Chris Samuel's spirit? I dang sure was. I was here. Chris Samuel's honor as a man, his wife's honor, and his child's legitimacy and reputation was on the line. And he came out full force as a man, as a good man, as a man about his family, to let them know that he was not pleased, he was not amused, and he's not playing them type of shenanigans. Like, it might be some games we can play, but we're not playing that game, okay? And that you ain't just knew exactly what you was doing. And I agree with him. I agree that even though he may have, I don't know if he really was saying he looked just like his daddy, huh? And didn't think that girl was going to take it that far as she did. Or if you really just ask, he looked just like his daddy, because the boy that little boy does look just like his father. Exactly like his father, okay? So, you know, the fact that Giselle then took it like, oh, good, I can go talk about it now. I can go talk about it now. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go talk about it in a scene. No. And, you know, the thing about it is Giselle had to have her hat brought to her. Giselle had made it to the big screen by that time. And there was text and social media postings and stuff like that. So, yeah, we're going to get you. And you can't tell me when I'm going to get you back. Okay? It was time for Giselle to get her hat brought to her.
What's up? I'm back. Hold on. There you go. All right. Had to give me some drink real quick. Something to eat. Trail mix. Now, thank y'all for holding. When I need to take breaks for now, I'm going to take my breaks. And we're going to listen to the previous video. So maybe you'll want to go watch it. All right. Sorry, y'all. Eating all over the place. All right. So, I had seen the Gayle King interview with Soho Karen with the Enough to Gayle. But I hadn't seen some of the stuff that Mimi sent me. So we about to go look at that right now. Let me pull it out without putting her stuff on there. We're going to look at several videos. They're very 1 minute videos, so it will probably be about 6 minutes looking at videos. And we are going to watch the videos, and then I'm going to give my commentary, and then we're going to talk. Okay? Okay.
Wow, that did that really flawlessly. It has that natural skin-like finish.
Yeah, I'm learning OBS
so much. They really hit it spot.
Girl, do not do me like he do me. Ask me about no water. He be on my water for real.
so
It's somewhere else. Tomorrow I'll do water.
My skin has looked
Water
this
Tuesday.
perfect and smooth in a really long time. I don't know any other brand that lets you try out the foundation for free and then send it back if it doesn't work for you.
To other news this Friday night, news of an arrest this evening, a case drawing national attention. Police in California arresting a young woman seen on video allegedly assaulting a black teenager at a hotel here in New York City, wrongly accusing him of stealing her iPhone. What she's now saying about her actions, and here's our chief national correspondent, Matt Gupton.
Tonight, the woman in this viral video,
This is my phone.
now in custody.
Face off, that's mine. Really didn't get it back.
22-year-old Miya Pancetta will be extradited to New York on a fugitive from justice warrant. Police say on December 26, Pancetta, in a New York hotel, falsely accused jazz musician Keon Harold's 14-year-old son of stealing her cell phone.
You see two black people?
No, I'm not letting him walk away with my phone.
As Pancetta becomes enraged, Harold's disbelief turns to alarm. Pancetta trying to strip the boy's phone away, knocking him down.
As my son being 14 years old, if I wasn't there, who knows what could have happened.
Today, Pancetta speaking to CBS.
So basically, I'm a 22-year-old girl. Racism how is one girl accusing a guy about a phone a crime?
David, back in May, Pancetta was convicted of a DUI, and when sheriff's deputies tried to arrest her this morning in California, she allegedly tried to fight them off. She's now being held without bail before her extradition to New York on those felony charges. David, or Matt Gutman in California tonight. Thank you, Matt.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to
First video, take it all in. We're going to talk. Please feel free to comment as you watch. It don't matter. I'm not. No rules tonight. We're talking about it. We going to kick Karen while she down. Okay, hold on. Oh.
Even with the pull, you can see the new growth there. This company might have just cured baldness.
2-week results. 2 weeks.
As you see, all of that new growth in her head is absolutely.
Back now with new developments in that case that happened here in New York City at a hotel. A woman seen on video allegedly assaulting a black teenager, wrongly accusing him of stealing her iPhone. Authorities arresting her in California, now bringing her back to New York to face multiple charges. Here's ABC's Stephanie Ramos.
Tonight, the woman who falsely accused a teen of stealing a cell phone led away by police in handcuffs and now facing criminal charges.
Face off, that's mine. Really didn't get it back.
It was December 26 at a Soho hotel when Miya Pancetta berated jazz musician Keon Harold's 14-year-old son, claiming he stole her phone.
You see two black people?
No, I'm not letting him walk away with my phone.
The phone was found at the hotel and returned. The 22-year-old now charged with a series of crimes: attempted robbery, grand larceny, 2 counts of attempted assault, and endangering the welfare of a child.
As my son being 14 years old, if I wasn't there, who knows what could have happened.
Pancetta has yet to file a plea, but in an interview with CBS said it was not her intention to hurt the teen.
I don't feel that is who I am as a person. I don't feel like this one mistake does define me, but I do sincerely from the bottom of my heart apologize that if I made the son feel as if I assaulted him, or if I hurt his feelings or the father's feelings.
Pancetta has not been charged with a hate crime, which is what the Harold family wanted. Pancetta's lawyer says the incident was not racially motivated. Tom.
Okay, Stephanie, thank you for that.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more
Hey, if you're a mom and you're struggling to provide financially while still being there for your children, then please pay attention, because I'm about to show you how I started earning a full-time income from
The woman caught on camera physically attacking a black teenager and falsely accusing him of stealing her cell phone has been arrested in California. It happened last night. You might remember this video. Miya Pancetta approached 14-year-old Keon Harold Jr. at a New York City hotel last month, accusing him of stealing her phone. His father, jazz musician Keon Harold, recorded the encounter and accused Pancetta of racial profiling.
We have you see two black people.
No, I'm not letting him walk away with my phone.
Now, the video shows Pancetta trying to stop the teenager from leaving the hotel lobby and then rushing toward them. Hotel surveillance video shows the 22-year-old woman tackling Keon Jr. Now, he never had the phone. It turned up several minutes later at the hotel. New York City detectives went to California yesterday to coordinate Pancetta's arrest in connection with the confrontation. She was contacted at a traffic stop in Ventura County near Los Angeles. Officials say that police had to pull her out of the car when she refused to get out. Now, in an exclusive interview, we had just done that interview yesterday afternoon. Her lawyer spoke with us before she was arrested. They told us that NYPD had not yet contacted them. Miya, help me understand, what made you think that Keon had your phone? That's why I'm confused. Why did you think he had it?
I was approaching the people that had been exiting the hotel, because in my mind, anybody exiting is probably the one that might be the one that is trying to steal my phone. I admit, yes, I could have approached the situation differently, or maybe not yelled at him like that and made him feel, maybe some sort of inferior way, making him feel as if I was like hurting his feelings, because that's not my intention. I consider myself to be super sweet. I really never ever meant for it to like hurt him or his father either.
Are you saying that you were stopping everybody in the lobby, asking them about your phone? Is that what you're saying?
Not everyone, just the people that in the meantime, while the hotel manager was checking the footage, I just wanted to do my part as best as I could.
You just described yourself as super sweet. I know you've seen the video. When you look at the video, the reaction seems very extreme. It doesn't seem like it's someone who's super sweet.
How would you feel if you were alone in New York and you're going to spend time with your family during the holidays and you lose the one thing that gets stolen from you that has all of the access to the only way that you're able to get back home?
I just don't think I would randomly attack people is what I'm saying to you. I know you said you could have handled it better, but I just don't think I would randomly attack people in the manner in which you did. What do you think when you look at that video? You're standing there in your leggings and your flip-flops, and it looks like you're just going nuts, for lack of a better word.
No, I'm not letting him walk away with my phone. I don't feel that is who I am as a person. I don't feel like this one mistake does define me, but I do sincerely from the bottom of my heart apologize that if I made the son feel as if I assaulted him, or if I hurt his feelings or the father's feelings.
I don't believe one mistake defines anybody, but I think when I look at that particular video, you did more than just accuse him. The video seems to show that you physically attacked this young boy. You do see that too, right?
But at the end of the day, the dad did end up like slamming me to the ground and pulling my hair and throwing me and dragging me across the ground. So I will say that.
Yeah, but I think, the video we saw, it looked like you had just attacked his son.
Yeah, the footage shows me attacking his son. Attacking him how? Yelling at him? Yes. Okay, I apologize. Can we move on?
I know you're saying I don't need to, I just want to apologize, but I do think that there should be some context to your actions that day.
Okay, so basically I'm a 22-year-old girl. Racism how is one girl accusing a guy about a phone a crime? Where is the context?
That's not all you did,
What is the deeper story?
Mia, that's not the problem. You have to at least understand your actions that day. You seem to have attacked this little boy, this young boy, this teenager. You seem to have attacked this teenager about the phone, and then it turned out he didn't even have your phone. That's the thing. I mean, you're saying, look, I'm 22 years old. You're 22 years old, but you are old enough to know better. So I will say you're 22. I get it.
Enough. The hotel did have my phone. The hotel did end up having my phone. I did get my belongings returned to me.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Great, Gail. Enough. That was my favorite part. Enough. Now, the Harrell family's lawyer released a statement last night. They said this is not about an apology from someone who until a few days ago was claiming she did nothing wrong and in fact alleged that Keon Harrell Sr. had assaulted her, someone who targeted a 14-year-old black teenager because of the color of his skin. We'll have more of our interview with Miss Miya Pancetta on Monday. You know, I actually felt for the attorney there who was really trying to help her. And then, you know, when she interjected, Miya would get upset about that. She insisted that she's not racial profiling. She has an explanation about that. And, you know, it was reported that an Uber driver returned the phone. She says that's not true. So she wanted to make an apology, but as I said to her in the interview, I'm not sure you're helping yourself here.
Well, the point is, he didn't have her phone.
No, he did not.
And
he did not.
Interesting choice of hat, by the way.
Yeah. Also, the point is the video footage is pretty clear, and she doesn't seem quite ready to acknowledge what it shows.
You know, her lawyer, Sharon, sitting by her side, tried to help her. It's interesting you would point out the hat because Sharon said, you know, you might want to remove that hat.
Yeah.
And she refused to do that too. It was an interesting afternoon. And at the time, you know, I said, have NYPD been in touch with you? They had not. So it was interesting that right after that interview, that she was stopped and then arrested.
Well, she said she didn't understand why it's a crime. Well, she might learn now.
Yeah. It's a very sad story, though. Really,
it is a very sad story.
I think something sad.
Funky big.
And the fact that the trauma that she put forward.
Silly big. Okay. Whoop. Okay.
This morning, we are sharing more of our exclusive interview. This morning, we are sharing more of our exclusive interview with a woman whose confrontation with a black teenager in a New York hotel was caught on camera over the holidays. Cell phone video shows Miya Pancetta accusing 14-year-old Keon Harrell Jr. of stealing her iPhone last month. Pancetta was arraigned over the weekend and freed on supervised release. She is charged with attempted robbery, attempted grand larceny, endangering the welfare of a child, and attempted assault. We spoke with Pancetta and her attorney, that's Sharon Gatan, just hours before her arrest last week. This morning, we began where we left off on Friday. You seem to have attacked this teenager about the phone, and then it turned out he didn't even have your phone.
Okay, so
that's the thing.
Do you want to get to that part?
You're saying, look,
Because
I'm
the
22 years
hotel
old.
did
You're
have my
22
phone.
years old, but you are old enough to know better.
Oh, the hotel
So I will
did
say
have
you're
my-
22.
All right,
I
Gail,
get it.
Enough. The hotel did have my phone. The hotel did end up having my phone. I did get my belongings returned to me. So maybe it wasn't him, but at the same time, how is it so that as soon as I get asked to leave the premises after I had accused this person of stealing my phone, how is it that all of a sudden they just miraculously have my phone when I come back? And
they were waiting on someone.
It didn't seem as if my accusations really bothered the son and the father because they were just enjoying a nice meal right after this whole encounter.
We can enjoy a nice meal after we whoop your ass. Yes.
I want this to be over, and I'm sorry.
Whether they were
So I would love to make this short and sweet, Gail.
Yeah. I want to go back to that day. Take us back to that day. We've all seen the video.
Okay, so I arrived back to the hotel after grabbing some Starbucks. I had noticed my phone had been missing, so I just approached the hotel manager, asked him if he could kindly just check the footage. In my opinion, I was like, okay, any person walking down could possibly be the person that might have had my phone. I wasn't racial profiling whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a woman. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm like a woman of color. I'm Italian, Greek, Puerto Rican.
You keep saying
You're
you're
a
Puerto
colonizer.
Rican. Does that mean that you can't be racist because you're saying you're a woman of color?
Sounds
Is that what you
European.
mean?
Exactly.
Well, I would disagree that people of color can be racist too. Do you believe that you should pay a price for this?
I don't
You're
feel
European,
that
bitch.
my accusation is a crime.
But it's more than the accusation. It's the way that you tackled him, it seems, on the videotape. What would you do differently? You said that you look at that tape and that's not who you are.
I think I could have just asked the hotel manager. So yes, I could have stepped aside, or the father and I, we immediately could have started just speaking at a lower tone, and probably that would have handled the whole situation a lot better.
With all due respect,
you could have, because they wouldn't even
Mr.
they wouldn't
Harold
even think
was
about you.
talking
They
to
knew
you.
nothing
It
about
seemed
you
to
and what
me
you were
that he
going
was
through.
responding to you because you had accused his son.
I'm saying that both of us. I said it, both of us.
You see two black people?
No, I'm not letting him walk away with my phone.
Bottom line is this issue is much bigger than
she has a half top
I think
on.
Miya is appreciating, and she sees it as a very simple thing.
Attorney Sharon Gatan sat with Pancetta through the entire interview and wanted her client to feel empowered to tell her own story. But Gatan also felt it important to provide context on Pancetta's state of mind at the time of the incident.
So let me just boil it down. She was a 22-year-old woman alone in New York. No one is with her. Her entire contacts, flight arrangements, Wi-Fi, emails, Apple
So you're
Pay,
saying
her
that
funds, her money,
predicated
is all on
her
that phone.
actions.
She agreed that her behavior and her
The
actions
catalyst to her
were
actions.
definitely less than elegant, shall we say, and less than graceful and less than what anyone else would do. And she agreed, and she wouldn't have repeated it.
It's been reported that your phone was returned to you by an Uber driver. Is that true?
That is not true, because I arrived at the hotel with my phone in my hand.
Okay, who returned your phone to you?
The hotel receptionist.
Miya, where had the phone been?
Why don't we ask the hotel receptionist?
Miya, to be honest, I'm telling you, you seem to be not remorseful, to have no contrition, that you're almost a little flippant about this. You have to understand, for this teenage boy who says that he was shattered, who said that he was traumatized.
I heard that's not true,
You're traumatized too, because...
Yeah, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart. He is honestly, he's 14. That's what they're claiming. Yeah, I'm 22. I've lived probably just the same amount of life as him. Like, honestly, I'm just as a kid at heart as he is. I feel sorry that I made the family go through like all of that stress, but at the same time, it wasn't just them going through that.
I just don't think that you helped yourself by your behavior.
Of
When
course
you looked
not.
at that video, what did you think? What did you think, Miya, when
You already
looked
asked
at
me
the
that.
video?
You already asked me that in the beginning of the interview. I'm
Wayne.
not going over it again.
Wayne.
I would like to have a real interview with real
Wayne,
questions
she
and real
Wayne,
heart and
Wayne.
real sincere apologies. Let 2021 be the moment of healing. Seriously.
All right.
Get your
All
fuck
right.
ass
What
on.
would you want
Was
to
it
hear?
was
These are real
the end of
questions. What would
2020
you- I'll
your
give you the
moment
floor.
here?
What would you like us to know,
healing?
Miya?
That I'm sincerely sorry to the family, and the dad and the son for making them feel as if I was
Making them
racist
feel as
towards
if.
them when that is not my intention.
Now, during the interview, Pancetta kept interrupting her attorney, and Sharon Gatan says her client went off script. According to her lawyer, Pancetta was prepared for this interview. They had talked about it. They'd gone over it. But the 22-year-old, she says, decided to disregard her advice she was given and just went on her own.
Wow.
Miya Pancetta was due back in court in March. I really felt for the attorney. We cut out a lot of it because I think you already get a sense of
that
Miya Pancetta,
attorney
but there was
is probably like,
there
whoa,
was a
what did
very,
I accept?
interesting exchange between the attorney and Miya at one point, and we just decided just to let it go. But the attorney says, look, she's concerned about her mental health and her well-being, and she, of course, wishes her well. And I could
Her
see why
mental
she
health.
was
I'm not doing
concerned.
that to
The
white
attorney
folks no
worked
more.
very, very hard to try to guide her client during the interview, and it just, I think it's hard when you have a client that doesn't pay attention to what you're saying. I think that's very difficult.
It's difficult to sit there in silence while your client essentially gets herself in trouble. And judging by the backlash over the weekend to the first part of your interview, it was not received well.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Miya really understands the gravity of this situation yet. I'm still not convinced.
Once she was arrested, I think she probably figured that out.
But we're in the keep shoveling, holes getting deeper stage of things still here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sort of open mouth, insert foot, and start sucking on those toes. It was a very tough situation. In our next hour, we're going to speak with the teenager's parents. They'll give us their reaction to Miya Pancetta's apology and tell us how their son is coping with this very traumatic encounter.
Can we be quiet? Let me shut it down.
This morning we were
out
sharing
of here. If I say something crazy. That was the mama, y'all. Wow. Well, I don't know if it's the last. I see another one over there I want to look at.
We were hearing from the parent.
Oh, this ain't no 1 minute video, but we're going to watch anyway. StreamYard. What the hell I'm doing? Yeah, see, my eyes done went down and drank too much. I'm with 5 years to go. I'm going to post that up in a minute. I'm through with UCC. Oh, wait. What is going on?
Of a 14-year-old teenager who was allegedly attacked by a woman in a New York hotel and then wrongly accused of taking her phone. Jazz musician Keon Harrell recorded this video of Miya Pancetta approaching his son Keon Harrell Jr. and then falsely accusing him of stealing the phone. Surveillance video later shows her tackle the teenager to the ground. Pancetta now faces a series of charges, including attempted assault. In an exclusive interview, she told us she is sorry. We asked the teen's parents how he's coping with this very traumatic incident and for their reaction to her apology and arrest.
I'm happy that she's been arrested, but that's only the first step in a very big conversation that needs to happen here in America that has to do with racial profiling. If I had done that, what Miya Pancetta done to my son, I'd be in jail now. If I had hurt her in any way, I'd be in jail now. We wouldn't even be able to have this conversation. As a Black man, every day I walk outside, I have to play the perfect game, almost like throwing a no-hitter, just to be believed.
No, you can't. No, I'm the manager of the hotel. I don't care. This is my son.
The hotel has said, Keon, that they believe that it should have been handled differently.
And the hotel need to pay too.
I'm so angry at that hotel because this could have been de-escalated. This could have been de-escalated a long time ago.
Have we seen this mama? What does mama look like? Somebody we know.
I am Puerto Rican. This was not racial profiling. I just really panicked because I didn't have my phone. She says race had nothing to do with this particular incident and certainly had nothing to do with her targeting your son. What do you think when you hear that?
No one has to say the N-word for something to be an act of racism.
Keon, you must have been stunned when you stepped off the elevator with your son.
Thank you.
I'm still in shock, Gail. I'm still in shock. At this point, I work as hard as I possibly can just to put my son in the best scenarios, to give him a chance to win, to give him a chance to be a whole young man, a whole young boy, a Black boy. We've been all over the world.
I'm watching this shit and forgot
to be
I'm
in our beloved New York City and this happened, I'm appalled.
I am not asking you to justify your behavior or defend yourself against her. Please know that. But her version is that, I was grabbed.
Pushing her away to protect my son? Yes. I'm a man.
360 in the air and then let her go.
Women, first of all. Second of all, I do believe in protecting my son. So that is what I did.
What do you all feel or what do you make of her apology?
Listen, I feel like her apology was, as genuine as when she shushed you.
You're 22. I get it.
Enough.
It said a lot. I have an issue with the idea of entitlement versus character.
Well said.
It's all been tragically consistent. I'll just say that.
Yeah, I apologize. Can we move on? Those were the exact words that she used with you. Does that sound like an apology? She knew she assaulted a 14-year-old boy, not a guy, not a man.
Keon Jr. comes from a musical family. His mother's a singer and a saxophonist for Beyonce. His father is a Grammy Award-winning trumpeter. They say they are using music to help their son heal from this incident.
I think he was like, what?
Keon Jr. wrote a song called Unjustified Times, and he recorded it with friends while he played the drums. Kat, I'd like to know how he's doing.
When I went to hug him from behind, because we have such a great relationship. He said, Mom, he tensed up. He literally tensed up. He said, Mom, can I ask you not to do that? I can't.
Why did he ask you not to do that?
That mama dramatic.
Because this young lady, which I will not say her name, she does not deserve that. This young lady blindsided him in the hotel. He keeps on asking the question, why?
Y'all ever had a 14-year-old kid that's still a baby?
I didn't steal anything. I didn't know her.
Out the blue. And after
As
this
a
child
mother,
probably been
to
watching all
have
these
to
people
answer
getting
that
killed by these
question,
white people or by
it's
the
tough
word of a white woman and stuff like
to
that.
look in her
And
being
have
arrested
one saying that he
more
stole
than what
her
it is,
phone and
because
jump on
the
him,
person
and
who
he
killed
thinking, I want to
Trayvon
beat this
Martin
hoe, but I can't
is
beat her,
free.
and I'm scared that
The
the police
person
gonna
who
come
blamed
shoot me.
Emmett Till
I
is
feel that
still
for that little
alive.
boy. I feel that for that little
Things
boy.
could have gone another way.
What does justice look like for your family
Yeah, I thought I saw the
at this
mom
point
too.
for the both of you?
Justice, I think the idea of justice, just like the idea of the apology, is so much more than just saying I'm sorry, because people can say I'm sorry and it's empty. Justice has to do with change.
Oh, come on, Daddy.
Yeah, my heart really went out to them because you can still feel the pain.
Yeah.
You can still know that their son is still very shattered. They said he
I
can't
believe
even look
you.
at his phone anymore because there's so much information that comes. You know, he's in therapy. His family has him in therapy.
Okay, I don't know about the
there's-
phone thing, but I
they're
believe
both still
therapy.
traumatized too,
Am I
still
wrong?
reeling from it. Ben Crump represents him and was saying,
Oh,
they
Lord.
hope that the charges, it will send a message that just because this woman, who
Ben
appeared to be a
Crump.
white woman, she's now saying she's Puerto Rican, was believed over the word
I
of
thought she
the
was
people,
mixed.
of the father and son who said, look, we didn't do this. And she's right, it could have been de-escalated. You know, on the tape, you can hear Keon Sr. saying, do the iPhone feature. Do the iPhone, find my iPhone feature.
Yeah.
It would have solved it just right then and there.
Yeah. Well, and if you lose your phone, do you
I
go
didn't
up
know
to
that
some
was a
random
thing.
person and attack them?
No, I don't intend to start doing that.
No,
I don't
think that's it.
There's so many layers of wrong here in this
Yeah.
case. There are no winners here. There are none.
All the layers are wrong is on Pancetta's part. It's some other lawyers out there. I don't know why
Shout
folks
out
keep
to
going
the
him. So let's talk.
who took an old way and made it better. Like Stephanie from CarMax. She suggested test drives should last
24 hours.
because sometimes the way it is isn't good enough. The way it should be. CarMax.
All right, get y'all out of here. Y'all ain't giving me no money. Miya Pancetta, bitch, you was a motherfucking lie. Miya, what you did is you sat up there and you let your inner feelings about Black people come out when you felt like your phone was lost, okay? When you knew your phone was lost, you start looking around. You said, no, I didn't stop everybody. I just stopped people that, at the time they were looking for my phone, they were going out the hotel, right? Listen, I watched the video and it was a couple of people who was going out the hotel. Everybody wasn't Black, but you chose a little black boy of all things, because you could tell that was a boy, okay? The way that little boy looked, that was a boy, okay? And you said, ain't nobody leaving here till I get my ish back. Now, that's something that I've said all the time. I've said it so many times, like I had wished somebody would steal something because ain't nobody leaving up out here, okay? You decided there wasn't nobody leaving out there, but instead of you making sure that nobody leaves out there, you made sure one particular looking crew didn't leave up out of there without you suggesting that they may have had something to do with the disappearance of your phone, okay? I am not all the way sold that this was racial profiling. I more so think that it was a sense of entitlement and invincibility, and I'm not getting what I need from this hotel. I'm gonna take things into my own. I feel like it was vigilante. That's exactly what I feel like was going on. It was very vigilante. And I'm telling y'all, the more and more I watch these cases, the more and more I'm not going to fight nobody like I used to think I was going to in public, okay? Because these charges are crazy. But let's get back on what's going on. So not only do you think, even if you thought the little boy had your phone, he's in an entourage with other grown men, you didn't approach them decently and in order and ask about it. You took it in your mind to go and snatch up a young boy, swirl him around, and try to tackle him. And then when his daddy say, oh, no, man, we're not about to do that, and he snatches you and flips you around and stuff like that, you want to say you're attacked. That is so Karen. That is so Karen. And what's so funny, Karen, is previous Karens, would-be Karens, and those against every Karen that is white, they're starting to get sick of you fuckers. And they're not playing with your ass, just like we're not playing with your ass no more. You hoes sitting up here thinking you can touch and what do you call it? Assault black bodies. Those days, although slowly, are coming to an end, honey, and your own kind is not gonna put up with it, okay? Because if y'all think that them people who got them charges on her is black, nah, baby, it's the court system, okay? People are awakening out of these slumbers slowly. And they are like, you know what? This is not fair. This is not right. And I won't be a proponent of Karening, Keithing, whatever they call them, Scottying, whatever the white man is called when they do this type of shit. And we're going to punish you for the way you did things. See, the thing about it is, I have said so many times, ain't nobody leaving out here till I get my stuff. But when I saw the baby girl's charges, the woman's charges, I turned a new leaf on life. Maybe they got her for endangering the welfare of a child, assault, battery, all kind of stuff. That's a lot. Something about the stick and something about to cost money, time, and might also cost some kind of freedom. Okay, so baby, I'm so glad I was looking at this because it made me rethink the way that I roll out here in this world. Do you hear me? So you go and you jump on this little boy. His daddy snatches you up. Come to find out who you assume stole your stuff, which I have assumed people have stole stuff before. That's not even who has it. Somehow the hotel finds your phone. Now that could be because they didn't know your phone was missing and needed some time to go to the drawer and go look to see if the lost and found drawer had your phone. It could be because they didn't even know anyone was looking for a phone, so they had to start looking for a phone. Or it could just be they had to decide how they were going to go about the whole situation, period. Okay? And you question the hotel as if the hotel and the daddy was in cahoots against you to make you maniacal about your phone. That's what the interview said. You doubting everybody but yourself. You're sure that you didn't act wrongly, but everyone else, you're doubting how they acted. Miss Pancetta, you are coming from an entitled, privileged realm. You are coming from probably a family with a little bit of change or some kind of standing, and you think that you can do whatever you want to, baby. You can't put your hands on people out here. You will go to jail, as you see. And they will take your ass from one coast to the other coast like they have done. They have extradited Miss Pancetta to New York to face these charges, okay? And then we get the thing about it is most people, when they do wrong, and then they're accused of the wrong and are up in front of people to stand accused of the wrong, they humble themselves, even if it's fake. But you didn't even do that, which makes people start thinking about your mental state. Because when you got on that interview, you acted as though you were not on film physically assaulting someone. You acted as though everyone else in the room should have been as concerned about your phone as you, to the fact that they would let you do anything to them to recover your phone. And that's typical Karen shit. No one else matters but them and what their feeling is at the moment. And after they're accused, I can't have I won't assume any responsibility. I'll figure out a way to make me meek because I'm a girl at 22. I just was asking about my phone, but not admitting that you actually assaulted someone. I don't know if these people were doing something weird because how did my phone, like there's some conspiracy against you as your little poor meek white self. And people are seeing your fuck ass and they're not going for it no more. They're not going for it no more. And baby, I believe you about to do some time and pay some dollars. Okay. I don't believe she's going to do 5 years, even though somebody said that 5 years sounds about good. I think you might do a month or two and you're going to pay some money. And you're going to think next time you want to put your hands on somebody just because you think you can and get away with it. But girl, did y'all see the freaking hotel manager? He was for it too. He was for it too. I'm going to take some of y'all's comments. We're going to get into the depth of this. I can see her approaching a little now. I can see her approaching a little non-black boy, but she wouldn't have touched a non-black boy. Wouldn't have touched him. So you're saying she would approach, but she wouldn't have touched. Okay. As a, she would have put her hands up. She would have came correct. Right. And addressed the older gentleman in his party. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, the New York mayor is married to his sister. I have seen him before. Okay. It's her attitude for me, the nerve of her. Yeah, her attitude was terrible. Yeah. Okay. Now, Miss Pancetta has a very rude girl attitude. She just is, not only is she entitled, she just feels like she's not accountable for her own actions. Miss Pancetta feels as though she commands every room that she goes to. And I want to see her command Gym Pop. That's what I want to see her command. Command Gym Pop. And then you'll really impress me. She sat up there and she, like I said, Karens do this. They try to diminutize who they are to make them seem more like a victim. Miss Pancetta is 22 years old. She calls herself a girl. But we know for fact by law that the 14-year-old Mr. Harold was a boy, an actual boy. By law, you are legal at 22 to do anything lawful, okay? And she says that she likens herself to this 14-year-old boy. Bitch, let me tell you something. My 14 and my 22 were so different. And most people, the majority of people's 14 and 22 is really different. My 14, I was in pageants. My mom and dad paid for everything. I went to junior high school. I couldn't even lawfully have a job. 22, had a baby. I was in school to be a whole mechanical engineer. I worked for General Motors. And yeah. On some real adult shit. Okay, bitch. So you sitting up here acting as though 14, there's some equality in 14 and 22. We're not going for it. And neither is this New York City legislature. Okay? We're not going for it. She sat up there and she was very disrespectful. She lives in her bubble where whatever Miya says, Miya gets. Whatever baby gets. And she's having a hardcore time with this, understanding how you putting your hand on somebody and accusing one of several people in that lobby could be a problem for you, Miya, for you. And it's not a shame for me. It's due. It's due. It's due for you to feel like that, Miya, for you to do something like this and for you to adequately be handled. Okay? During the interview, Miss Pancetta wears a hat saying daddy. She just can't receive any instruction with a tank top or a half top on. Gayle King says, hey, I watched her lawyer try to, instruct her on what to do, and she just was not hearing any of it. Maybe there is something mentally wrong, Miss Pancetta. Maybe. Girl, now I don't know if I believe this, Mimi. They said she used to work with someone who is connected to Trump. I don't know for sure. I believe that they trying to pin all the crazies on Trump. But it's crazies with Trump. But I'm just saying, trying to pin all the crazies on Trump. I don't know about all that. A lawyer should never let her do interviews. They weren't a good look at all. Super sweet my ass. But the lawyer felt like she was going to do what she told her to do before the interview, and she did not. That's what Gayle King said. When all else fails, cry and make yourself a victim. It works for them so very long. Yes, Karens, exactly. Mitch, let me tell you something. I am rejoicing in the turning of these tables on that ass, Miss Pancetta. They extradited you, girl. You was in you were, since you want to like diminutize like what you did. You were only in a hotel throwing a 14-year-old boy around, according to you, and they still came and got your ass from California. From California to the New York Islands, okay, and brought that buddy in, and you facing some nice charges. Oh, girl, y'all better quit that shit, Karen. This shit's not going down no more. This is not the plantation. This is not the secret corridors of the 1% of America. People are tired of the disparities. They are tired of the drama, and you will become of the ill-gotten drama, the trifling lying-ass drama, and they're gonna handle you. I'm here for it. Now, apparently, this girl is trying to apologize now. And the way she interviewed in Gayle King's on Gayle King's segment was, I'm saying sorry. I know I'm a Karen, but you know, in the history before, Karen didn't say sorry. I'm saying sorry. Why can't you just get over it? Girl, please. Black people are traumatized daily by these videos and these killings, senseless killings in front of women and children, senseless killings with no weapons on them, senseless killings just because we're Black. And to have to endure as a child, as an 8th or 9th grade child, junior high child, a white woman out the blue jumped on me, and I had to decide, do I knock this woman off me and help myself? What if I get shot? Or what if her just being on me, I'm gonna get shot? Or what if any of these things, I'm gonna lose my life because for some reason, this white woman is on my ass. And I've done nothing. That is very traumatizing. That little boy, I believe he's in therapy. I believe that was excruciatingly painful for him. And Miss Pancetta, you shall and you should pay ho. Monetarily, heftily, and with the loss of your freedom. Because, baby, I can't believe you don't have a kidnapping charge. The way you accosted him and refrained him from having the freedom to walk as he decided. And then to sit up and say, if they were all traumatized, how could they go enjoy a meal? They would then go and enjoy a meal knowing that your ass is fucking grass. Or that father could say, oh, I know my child is going through, let's go eat and talk about something else, like enjoy some food, till we get on Monday and fuck this hoe up. Till the office is open of so-and-so in law. Okay. And so she felt like she gets to decide everything. The assault, her charges, or how much they should be, and then how these people should feel. Bitch, how are you gonna tell somebody how to feel? And what they should do, what their actions should be immediately after the assault that you laid on them, if they are going to have residual stress. Are you out your mind? Sit up there in a hat that said daddy. Girl, what was that hat supposed to mean? Daddy? Was that supposed to make you younger or make you seem a little immature and that go towards your thought process at the moment? I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it. Right, CC. She thought she gonna jump with that little boy. She didn't even think about the daddy. She was so in her I've been done wrong stage. I can do anything to anybody. You ain't look around that corner and see that daddy coming for your butt. And I'm so glad that he snatched her up. Yeah, exactly, CC. They get due process. They get the benefits of the judicial system and the benefit of the doubt on so many things. And we get shot dead in a pool of blood. And ill realized marches begin. Yeah. So what I have to say about this Miss Pancetta is, bitch, you deserve everything you get. Judiciously and legislatively, if anything comes in that matter. You acted in a fit of prejudice and preconceived notions. And for that, you're going to pay. And then you also incited your own people type against you with your indifference and your funky ass, stank, snotty attitude. You incited your own people against you, boo. Because she did sound very, very, very angry. Yes, Alex Waters. I'm totally here for that. My baby just asked me that a while ago. Probably so. I watched it. It was good. I like stuff like that. Now, and look at Always Mimi ain't even in here commenting no more. And she the one sent the stuff. Exactly. And I'm glad that not only that we are being awakened to a lot of disparities, but that America as a whole is as well. I grew up with a lot of Black people that pacified white people and made light of microaggressions or just live with microaggressions. And it always bothered me. And I always wanted to fight because that's what all I know. Fight or clown like Jones folks, basehead them or whatever. Or even complain. And I had so many friends that just would sit up and figure out a way to weather through the storm and still be in those cataclysms of society. And I went with that. And I say like society as in school, junior high school. I have a Brooklyn Godfather. I remember some of the white boys used to try to call him boy, and because he was in an AP class with me. It was me, him, and this other Black dude and an African girl, and we were all always in AP classes together. And I remember they used to call Brooklyn Godfather, whatever boy, something, and he would stop and say, "Boy is a white racist word." But see, to people that only know bloodshed and stealing and bloodshed, you got to fuck them up. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? So, all that, boy is a white racist word. No, I was the one getting suspended because you just said boy or girl or Lily or whatever they was doing, stealing my daddy's, I brought my daddy's BDU jacket up with all his medals and stuff on it like a fool. I wasn't supposed to take it, but I did. And they stole it for a day. And I turned that whole classroom over on this side. Do you hear what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So those are things I be thinking about when I see these people catch these charges, because these charges is real now that you're grown. You know what I'm saying? If it was 4 rows of desks, it was about like 8 desks going to 32 desks. 16 were on their side because bitch, I want my daddy's jacket back right now. And teacher that you ain't really tripping off of, you're like, oh, they don't have it. Oh, because you think they can't steal, kill, and destroy. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, you better tell them hoes to get my motherfucking daddy's shit back up here, and it was up here in the morning. And I didn't have to tell no parents or nothing. Okay. Well, I had to tell the parents because I told the classroom up. Okay, I got in trouble for that. But get my daddy's shit back the fuck up here. Because I'm already about to get my ass beat for bringing it. And I'm going to beat your ass for taking it. That's real. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, remember when your parents used to say, the bully ain't going to stop bullying you till you beat their ass? Black people. Since y'all love black and brown people, always an excuse for them. They got some kind of mental illness. Or they'd engage the situation to be the ending situation to be as crazy as it's turned out. Get the fuck out of here. Right. So Mimi saying that she don't like that the girl was out on bail. I don't think she did nothing to not be out on bail. I think she should have had to pay bail. But I will say they don't need to let up on this little girl this woman because she definitely feels like infringing on other people's civil liberties is okay. So she definitely needs to be made an example of. Remember how many times they let Lindsay Lohan go? And then finally, the little baby, you got to do some time. You acting up. I don't want them to do stuff like that with these Karens. These Karens got to be stopped immediately. These Karens, at the behest of their mouth, have killed so many black people and brown people and Jews and all kinds of stuff. Because in Marietta, Georgia, there is I forgot what his last name was, but it was a Jew man who was working in the early 1900s. You know, in the early 1900s was the Industrial Revolution. So a lot of people had a lot of plants, a lot of textile plants and mills and stuff like that, all across the East Coast. I mean, everywhere, but the East Coast, especially the steel belt, the Rust Belt, which is that like Michigan all the way back to Pennsylvania and Connecticut and all them. So the man was working or whatever, and the white girl, it was some little white girl, young girl, like a kid that was there with her dad or something like that or something, and she tried to say that the Jew man had did something to her, and he didn't. Y'all look it up. Marietta, Georgia, Jew killed early 1900s. Baby, they did one of them public lynchings on Jews. Do y'all think it's just black folks? No, ma'am. It's that ethics stuff. But the black stuff we need to get it snatched up because it is most of the time just the color of our skin, which just makes it a no for our civil liberties. Whereas you get with like some Jews or some of them not Prussians, what are they called? Like whatever the Kardashians are. What are they again? Armenians, they Eastern European, stuff like that. Like that might be too ethnic for some white people, but it's still white to many white people, okay? And they go through their own persecutions. But here in America, it just seems like blacks, even over Mexicans, even over Native Americans, and y'all know I'm from Oklahoma, so I do have a heart for the Native American and their plight. It just seems like that black skin is just the absolute no. That's the no factor. That's the we rob, kill, steal, and destroy them, period. You know what I'm saying? These other folks who kind of look like us with the hair, kind of got our ding-a-ling, kind of built up like us, we'll fuck them, but we ain't gonna fuck them hard. That's what America seems like sometimes. A lot of times. I saw him. Yeah, I saw that. He was at home, and I thought he told his mom his mom didn't know he was gone, right? And a lady in the neighborhood, what they doing with that case? A lady in the neighborhood, her son came, picked him up, and then he was dead like 2 days later. Like she said he was missing and he was dead like 2 days later. What they doing with that case? I believe that they do recognize microaggressions, and it's all right by them. I do, because I'm the victim. I'm not the victim. I'm the receiver of microaggressions most of my life from white people. I mean, I'm not gonna say. I mean, have y'all been seeing these Oklahoma senators and shit down on the Congress floor and stuff like that? Do y'all see that shit? Do y'all see that shit? Okay. I grew up with that type of with a bunch of microaggressions levied at me daily. Okay. And I can't even think of any time it was levied against me that I didn't think that person knew exactly what they were doing. That's my experience, though. Might not be yours, but yeah, I totally feel like they knew what time it was, and they were like, "Fine, wait, let's see how far she lets it go, how much I can get out of her." So, Miss Pancetta, you are a clown, and you deserve everything you get. And I'm glad that Dad stood up as a present black father, and we sat around and whooped your ass. Y'all remember that from Color Pub? We gonna sit up. All my children come from Africa. We gonna sit around and whop your ass, okay? Whop your little dizzy ass. And then if you look around, Miss Pancetta, you see ain't none of your family around trying to have no character witness for your funky ass and stuff like that. You might want to change your ways, but right now I'm here to laugh at you. I'm here to make light of your horrific situation, such as you did with this little boy. I'm here to clown the clown, and that's you. So y'all, I'm through with this. We're gonna kick Karens while they down. Send me stuff that you want to talk about to properladytv@gmail.com. Let's put it in the chat. Boom. A boom, boom, shake the room. Shake the room. So email me anything. It don't have to be about Karen's. It could be about Steve's. It could be about whatever. It could be about whomever. You know what I'm saying? And we'll talk about different stuff, especially on the days that I'm off. Listen, remember my motto is they may not buy in, but they will look on. And come see me sometime. Please like the video on your way out. Comment here, or you can comment in the comment section on the replay. And if you just so enjoyed this video, go on and share it. And ask your friends to subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you.